My name is Jim Smallman. I am from Leicester, although I live everywhere it seems, normally in a car. And my show is called Let's Be Friends, which is on the Gilded Balloon at 4:30 every day. My show is all about the nature of making friends. That's why it's called Let's Be Friends. I don't feel I've got enough friends in the world, so I've written an hour-long stand-up show about my hunt for friends. It normally features a little bit of audience interaction. Normally, for one person in particular, I decide at the beginning of the show is going to be my new best friend, and therefore they get faced with a few challenges in between stories about people I wish I'd stayed friends with and people who are now ex-friends. I drove up the M6 from my girlfriend's house in North Wales to come and do the Fringe. I tend to be in a different town every night. I meant to live in Leicester, but I've not really seen my house in about 6 months because being a working stand-up comedian means that I'm pretty much a different place every single night, so I don't really know where home is anymore. I'd like to live in a cottage with pigs. Just want micro pigs, that's all I want. But no, I came from Leicester to the Edinburgh Festival. Last year I was here as well, and I was here in 2009, but only for 2 weeks. So it's only really my second full Fringe. The main difference between a Fringe gig and a regular circuit gig, which is obviously how I normally earn my money, is regular circuit gigs tend to do them at the weekend. They tend to be full, occasionally people on parties and stuff like that, and a lot of it is down to you doing the same 20 minutes every day because you know that works and you know it's going to get a big reaction out of an audience because you've got to have a lot of laughs per minute. The difference between that and a Fringe gig is that my show's an hour long. It gives me more chance to draw out stories, more chance to take an audience on a journey, but equally gives me more chance to improvise, more chance to mess around. And also the difference between audiences, you will have an audience that's quite drunk and quite rowdy in a regular circuit gig, but then a Fringe festival gig, except when I'm hosting late and live, when it's back to being like normal because it's rowdy. But for my show, you'll tend to get some days people will be really, really noisy and really, really awesome, but some days it'll be like doing a theatre gig and people will be sort of smiling and nodding rather than necessarily laughing out loud. But eventually, you get used to doing it. Hello, I'm Jim Smallman. I have a show called Let's Be Friends. None of this music features in it. It's on at the Gilded Balloon at 4:30 every day. I'm competing with applause and guitars. I can't compete with that, there's none of that. 4:30, Gilded Balloon every day. It's £9 and it's awesome. It's got given 1 million stars by lots of people. It really has. I'm not lying, it really has. Please come and see it, because otherwise my daughter won't eat or ever have shoes again. Please come.